Our second investigative session, and this is our second investigative evidence briefing. Tamara, before we get into talking to all the investigators, what do you think about tonight?
I obviously was presented with evidence that there's something here, whether it be my daughter or other entities. I am convinced that that we do have something here with us, and I'm glad to know that finally, after all these years, it has been proven.
And the one EVP of the, let's say, the close relative, I don't want to disclose too much. Do you feel that that is the voice of that person?
I heard my daughter's voice. She said, "Here." And I did hear that.
Okay. And would you recognize it as your daughter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, does this give you some type of closure, knowing that she is probably most likely in a better place? She's like an angel watching over your family, watching over your home.
It makes me feel better knowing that I think that she is in a better place, and that she is safe, and that she is watching over us, and that she's with me every day. And so I thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I truly believe with the EVPs that we captured tonight and everything else, that she is definitely here. And I also too believe that Elmer's here. And Elmer is quite the character.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start with John. John, what did you guys get?
We didn't get any orb photos in the house. We did get a couple of EVPs. Kit and I both had recorders running at the same time. We caught the same thing. Sounds like wondering or wandering, but we can't tell if it's Elmer or Stacy. And then on the second one, we got a faint here. It's real faint. So I'll go ahead and play those.
Yeah, because I would like really, you know, the funny thing is, I don't want to disturb. She wants me to talk. Okay, yeah. Stacy, this is Angie. Do you have anything to say to your mom or your dad?
That happened over there.
Your mom would really like to hear your voice.
Did you hear it? That was it.
I heard it. I mean,
Yeah, I heard it too. Yeah.
Wandering, I don't know.
John, did you get anything else, or any of the teammates?
Yeah,
all we had.
yeah, she and I both got the same thing, actually.
Okay,
On the
okay.
recorded, yeah.
So Kit actually,
Validated what
with your recorder and with John's recorder, recorded the same, very same EVP.
Yes.
Very interesting. Chantel?
Actually, the second round we did not get anything, but when I would like to mention about your eyes, if that's okay. When we first arrived, and I had believed I got a message for her that I shared with her, and she confirmed that it was accurate. And when I was talking to her, she has beautiful brown eyes. But when I was talking to her, her eyes changed completely green, except for the center was brown and the outside were green. And the more I was explaining to her, her eyes got lighter and brighter green. And Deanna witnessed that. So that was, she said that never happened before, and I think it made her feel really good. It made her eyes change color, which was, I've never seen that before. So that was it.
Okay. Deanna?
We really didn't get any anomalies in our photographs. We were unable to capture any EVPs. We did get a little bit of flashlight activity, but nothing I would consider intelligent.
Sherry?
I was with her.
All right, and you'll be checking your EVPs and
Right.
everything else. And Sherry's really good in getting EVPs. She does it the long way, but she manages to get a lot of EVPs. Yeah. So, Angelita?
I concur with John. Basically, I worked with the rods, and it did indicate that her presence was there, and we were able to capture, like a slightly faint here, and the wandering or whatever, can't make it out. Wandering.
Okay.
So that's what we captured.
Interesting.
Now, in the bathroom, didn't you indicate that you felt that?
I sat in the tub in the bathroom. I came out here and told, I explained about Elmer. You want to go ahead and emphasize on that? Go
I
ahead.
think going what Angie had said earlier, she felt that Elmer did not want to talk at that moment because he felt a sense of, he was afraid that Angie would send him into the light. So he was holding back and talking, and he was afraid of that.
Okay, and Elmer, it seems like a very benevolent entity. He doesn't seem harmful. And I think he's probably quite the character. I mean, he's, like I said, he sounds like Barry White on steroids. Very deep voice, very intimidating. I would love to see a picture of this guy. So he sounds like if he worked on a farm and stuff like that, he's probably a pretty rugged guy. So, okay, anything else? Sam, you want to say anything? Ronald, you want to say anything?
I'm good.
I don't know. I thought that the images of the orbs were very, very interesting, and I saw two faces that I recognized. One was our daughter, Stacy, and the other was one that John showed me.
The werewolf.
No, it was my dog, Roxanne.
Oh, your dog Roxanne? Is that the
That's the one I showed you, yeah.
Wow.
Can you get that ready for us?
Oh my
Okay, I want to get Big Al to
God.
capture that. Yeah, that's right.
It was...
Which looks like a werewolf.
Yes.
Well,
She's black.
she was a black lab who's about 15 years old when she got hit by a car because she was going blind and deaf at the same time.
Wow.
And
That was your dog then in the designer orb.
I believe so.
Wow. And what's the name of that dog?
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay, and that's incredible because, like a story I always tell, over Del Paso Heights, I take 2 pictures of designer orbs. I get dog faces in it, and I take it back to the occupant. I said, "What is it you got in your backyard?" She says, "Orange trees." I said, "What else you got back there?" She goes, "I got my 2 dogs buried back there." I said, "What do you see in the photos?" She looks at the photos. She starts crying. She goes, "Those are my 2 dogs." Validation. Wow. Yeah.
No, that's incredible, Sam, that you noticed Roxanne.
Wow, that's okay.
I looked at the orb.
Because we were talking werewolf, but now, yeah, she was black dog.
And
So
John
yeah, that does make sense.
John asked me if any animals
That was
had died
dog. Oh my God.
here.
Wow.
And I said, yeah.
Here it is right here.
A lot
Okay.
of dogs, or a lot of animals have died here.
Wow. Yeah, we've had
is
a lot of animals that have died here. That is really, that is so neat.
Yeah, you look at it, it really looks like a dog.
Like it's walking up here.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Wow. And I looked at it and go, that's a werewolf.
Well,
Wow.
she looked,
You get it?
she's big and black, so yeah.
And she had the gray muzzle, gray chin.
Wow.
Wow. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Good cast
It
shot.
really is.
And Big Al, let's talk to you.
Okay, just talk to me through here.
Okay.
If that's okay.
So Big Al, tell us, wrap it up.
Wrap up the investigation?
Yeah, I mean, well, tell us. Well, are we going to go for a 3rd round, or?
I think you're pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
okay,
good.
Okay. So let's wrap it up, Big Al. Okay.
I'd like to wrap up this investigation by saying it was one of the most incredible investigations for many reasons.